Hello, ahoy, and welcome to this second ever episode of Captain's Questions. This is where I go through all of your comments and look for any questions that you may have asked, and I will do my very best to answer them. So, we have a selection of questions to be asked today, and the first two questions, shall I say, come from Hugh, and he asks, which supermarket does the best own brand crisps, and what's the best crisp dip pairing? Now, I had to think long and hard about this because I'm gonna start with the dip because that's one that it's straight there for me, and I would say the best crisp pairing with a dip would be just a normal potato crisp with lots of hummus. That's something that's close to my heart and something I love deeply. I have been known to devour, is probably the correct word, an entire tub of hummus with very little crisps. So I'd say hummus is my favourite dip to go with crisps. And best supermarket own brand crisp. Now this is very hotly debated, obviously, but I don't know. There's quite a few. A notable one is the Chardonnay vinegar and salt and Chardonnay vinegar ones from the Co-op. They rip your tongue apart and they taste great. So I'll just go with that one, just because. So thank you, Hugh, for the questions. Now the second question comes from, funnily enough, Stu, and he asks, why is the finger taste so important to me? So he's referring to the little finger sucks and the residue part of the test. Now, to me, it's so important because if I'm getting dirty, greasy fingers from food, I don't want to just be rubbing it off, because one, that's going to get my clothes dirty, and two, it's wasted food and flavour. So that's why the suck off, shall we say, is so important, and the amount of what the residue's like, because I don't want to be just licking my fingers and it be all greasy, or it being covered in flavour but actually being no flavour there. So that's why the residue part is so important to me. So thank you, Stu. The next question comes from Sarah. Now she just asks simply, quavers? I mean, I haven't had them in a long time, but so yes? No? Who knows? We'll find out soon, I'm sure. Now, George asks... Oh, thank you for the question, Sarah, by the way. George asks, how do you compare crisps with other salted snacks like peanuts? And, I don't know. I think crisps are more universal. More people can eat crisps. I feel peanuts are more like a communal... a more communal snack, like when it's at a party, you see a bowl of nuts, and if you do see a bowl of crisps, it's probably just one person sat there with the whole bowl munching away. So I would say with crisps, it's a more personal experience, and that's what I like about crisps over other snacks. Thank you for the question, George. Tim asks, pork scratchings, get in the bin. They're gross. Thank you for the question. And finally, last question, Ruth asks, do you have your own crisp recipe? Now, funnily enough, Ruth, I do have my own crisp recipe, but I'm not going to reveal it until I get at least 50 subscribers onto my YouTube channel. So, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, get there and I will do a crisp recipe reveal video for you all. And yeah, so if you haven't subscribed, go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, links somewhere in the video. But yeah, thank you for the question, Ruth, and I'm sure you'll get your answer very soon. And that's it for Captain's Questions this week. So make sure you're sending in more of your questions. If you comment anywhere or send me an email, I am sure to pick it up somewhere. And if I don't reply in the comment, then it will probably end up on Captain's Questions. But whatever happens, you will get your question answered. So yeah, thank you very much. Remember to subscribe onto my YouTube channel, try and get us to that all important 50 subscriptions. Also follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter for even more excitement. So yeah, thank you very much, and happy crunching. Pardon me.